What up, guys? Welcome back to Offroadicon. As always, my name is Javier, and thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to do, just like the title says, a new rig walk around, kind of an update of what's happened since I last did my post. It's been about 10 months, I think, since the last video, so you guys will see a couple new things. Some things have been shown on the channel, some things not so much. There's still some things I need to show on the channel. But the other thing we're going to be doing today is I got to pick up a spare tire for my truck, because I kind of did an upgrade and haven't bought a new tire or a new rim for it yet. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick walk around on it. I'm going to try to keep this video under 5 minutes, but before we get to that, can you do me a favor? Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when the next video is coming out, because I do have another video coming out right after this one. And last, please comment down below if you have any questions regarding the truck. I'm glad to share either what I use. I'll try to put that in the description below. If you have any comments on how certain things fit, how it's been acting up, because this will show you some of the parts I have put on already. You know, let me know and I'll respond back. I've responded back to every comment so far, trying to keep the trend going. So let's dive into it and see what's going on with my Ram 2500. Peace. All right, guys, so let's hit the first update. Let's try to get out of it a little bit. So my first major update has been these rims. So these are Raceline Avengers, black. Got them from CJC Off-Road. And the second upgrade that goes with it, so I went down from a 20-inch rim down to a 17-inch rim, was the fact that I went from a 35-inch tire. I was sitting on Cooper STT Pros. Now I'm on Falken Wildpeak's AT3Ws. They definitely wear better than the Coopers. I haven't used them a lot off-road. The Coopers were great off-road, but these are definitely quieter. The rims do collect a lot of dust, a lot of dirt where I live. I do live in the desert. So, but other than that, they've been really good. Excuse the traffic noise, guys. I know it's tough. I'm gonna zoom out just a tad. So the stance on 37s, I don't know, what do you think? I'll take another swing from the other side when we get there. Next thing is, those who have seen it, I got the Victory 4x4 rack. It's a 6-foot bed, so this is their medium height rack. It doesn't go all the way to the top like the other one. I wanted it to be lower. I like the way it looks. I like the way it stands. I did have some troubles installing it, but it worked out overall. I got a GMRS radio antenna, high gain antenna up there. I got the Rototrax mounted on the side with the Rototrax mounts, or Rotopax mounts, I guess. Hopefully that's coming through. I know the sun's a little bit of a pain right now. Haven't used them yet. I do want to do a review of these. I'd love to get some Max Tracks out here just to test them up against. I do love how they mount. They are a little thick as far as total mounting. I don't know if I'd put 4 on them, but I like the mount overall. Swinging back around to the back side, I had these mag cap, bottle openers. Just bought them off of Amazon, pretty cheap. Reason being is I don't want someone using my rims or the rack. Just might as well put it there. I'm not much of a drinker myself, but try to be considerate for others. Right on the back side, 23 and 0. I think it's a 5-foot awning. It's a 180-degree awning. I do owe a video for this, showing you guys how it stands out, how it looks. It's been really solid. Overall, I've used it a few times. I like it. It's a little bit low. It's gotten better now that I'm on 37s. I might try to do something with the brackets, put spacers on them or something, but I do like it. I like the way it fits, and I like how it looks on the back. And once I get my rooftop tent, hopefully in a few months, I think it'll be perfect. So, running around the other side, I do have a 60-inch high lift jack. I bought some Amazon, what are they, 4x4 or 4X rack spacers on it, or standoffs on it to mount it, so that worked really well. I have only used it a couple times. It's been, for what I've used it for, it's worked out. Actually, I haven't even used it for the truck. I've used it for other things, just as a come along, and it's been wonderful. Those who do know and watch the other video, I still have a little gap issue due to the bending of this bracket, because as you can see up there, I feel like the top bar on this rack should have been a little longer. The other issue I have is I've lost a couple of these bolts. So the hardware has, hang on, let that pass. I don't know how good I can get in there. Let's see if I can spin it all in a little bit. So that hardware has like a locking nut on it, but what I have noticed with the locking nut is You know, I try to give them a good torque, but I probably should have put some blue Loctite on it, or just put a lock nut on it. So I do need to buy a couple more. I've lost about 4 or 3 already, so definitely gotta swap that out. The gator cover has been working great. It does get really dirty, one thing I don't like, so I might have to address that. Sorry, figure I let that pass by too. So it does get really dirty. As you see, it gets really dusty. It's not something that I really like the look that it's doing, but functional wise, it's been great. It does block out a lot of water. When I took it off last time, I didn't really adjust this very well, so I do need to loosen it up and slide it over a little bit more on the gasket. Other than that, it's been great. Let's hop on in the truck. So in the truck, not too much has changed. I still have the same mount from last time over there, passenger side. If you watch the install video, hopefully you can see it there. I do have charge ports I've added to the doors. That has been probably one of the best upgrades I've done. Here's the back door. And the front door, driver's side, I made so it turns on with the battery. So I didn't like the fact that this truck only has a couple options for charging phones or anything when the truck's off. So I figured an extra port would be helpful to have that do it. There's a modification you can do in your fuse box. You can swap the center rear console one to, I live on a busy street, guys, sorry. You can swap the center fuse over a little bit and it will charge your or always have your back center console plug on the back seats or the rear seats always on. So that is I don't want to call it a mod, it's a factory option. You just move the fuse over. But seeing that I was already changing it up, I figured, what the heck, mouse will do it. So I'll swing back over. There's my Midland radio right there, and it's mounted. Hopefully you can kind of see it right in there. And then I do keep a Bofang in here. I never really use it. And then I got right up here, I had the plate before. I believe the plate was already there. I did bolt up this Ulanzi, I think you pronounce it, mount, and I like it. It definitely works really well. What I like about it is I can pan just by taking this and loosening it, so that works extremely well, and that's what I vlog with. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, in here I've changed the LED. I don't know if that was in the last video. I finally mounted that instead of velcroing it up there. So this switch panel that's right there is now mounted. It's actually screwed in place and has a back bracket and everything, so that works really well. My water holder, nothing else. The last thing that's happened is I just passed 100,000 miles, so my factory warranty is now gone. Good thing. So future upgrades real quick. I do need to load my truck to get space for my tire. My son's baseball stuff is in there. I do have lights I've added. I mean, I've had these before. I don't know if it's something I pointed out before, but there are lights I've added into this truck. Like I said, this gator cover has worked out extremely well. I've taken it off 3 times, put it back on, it's fine. So next modifications, just so you know, in the next video, a little hint, is down there. So I am changing something, and if you watch my next video, you'll see me install it. That's about as good of a hint I'm going to give you. Alright guys, so that's my quick update on my 2015 Ram 2500. If you have any questions, again, comment down below. Hit the like, share, subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications for future videos. As I said, if you made it this far, I will be pumping out another video for a new upgrade to the back end of my truck. Any questions, let me know. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, 100,000 miles, it's nothing for a diesel, but for Ram owners, they might want to know what's going on. Feel free to reach out, or how it reacts to me off-roading it. I'm glad to help let you know. There are, you know, pluses and minuses. Another video that's going to happen, maybe not a full video because I don't think I'll be able to capture the install, but I am re-gearing the truck. So now that I'm on 37s, another Easter egg for you guys, I will be changing the gears on the truck. And just to let you know, I am just running up to 410s. So I believe these run 343 stock. You can get them with 373s. I think you can get a 3500 with 410s. But if you buy a regular one, 343s, they're really low geared. However, a lot of people wanted me to go up to 456s, and I talked to 1 or 2 people with 456s in a 2500 diesel. They said no. It's really high. It limits you. It's nice sometimes, but overall, it's not what you want. So then I was gonna go to 430s, and ultimately I settled on 410s because I tow this truck. I do own a trailer. I do own toys. You can see them in the back of my videos, and having that, I want to still be able to tow and get some decent gas mileage. So it is a multi-use truck. All right. Thanks for sticking around. Comment down below. Have a great one. Catch you soon. Peace.